Hello everyone, welcome to the Yarn Bowl. Today we are going to see how to crochet this classic granny square baby blanket worked with cake mandala yarn by Lion Brand in beautiful pastel rainbow sheets. I have added a simple Picot shell border to it. This pattern is simple and beginner friendly too. I have added a cute little unicorn applique to it, but it's totally optional. This baby blanket makes a wonderful gift for a baby shower or a newborn gift. So it's fairly simple and easy to follow. Come, let's see how to make this beautiful classic granny square baby blanket. Meanwhile, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well, so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, please do not forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to get more updates. So for this project, I'm using this beautiful mandala yarn baby, and the color shade is Diagon, and it's beautiful pastel shades, and it's about 590 yards, and the label recommends 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, but I want a tight stitch, so I'm going ahead and using 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. So I needed about less than 2 cakes of this yarn, and we are using a classic granny square pattern for this blanket. So starting row 1 would be magic ring, chain 3. This chain 3 is considered as our first double crochet, and then work 2 double crochet and then work a chain 2, and then work 3 double crochet, chain 2 3 times around the magic ring, and then work a slip stitch on top of starting chain 3 to close this row. So once you're done with row 1, tighten your magic ring and secure it with a knot. For row 2, we are going to slip stitch till our chain 2 space. So I'm working a slip stitch here until I reach my chain 2 space, and then work chain 3. This chain 3 is considered as our first double crochet, and then work 2 double crochet, chain 2 3 double crochet, all in the chain 2 space of row 1, and then work a chain 1, and I'm done with this. I'm working a chain 1, and in every chain 2 space we are going to work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then chain 1. So repeat this around, and then we are going to work a slip stitch on top of starting chain 3 to close this row. For row 3, we are going to again work a slip stitch until we reach the corner chain 2 space. So I'm working slip stitch until I reach my corner chain 2 space, and then I'm going to work chain 3, which is considered as my first double crochet, and then I work 2 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, everything in this chain 2 space of my previous row, and then I work chain 1. So I'm done with this, and then I work chain 1, and in the chain 1 space of previous row I work 3 double crochet, and then I work a chain 1. I've worked 3 double crochet now and chain 1, and in the corner space of the previous row, that is the corner chain 2 space of the previous row, I work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then work chain 1, and in the chain 1 space of the previous row I work 3 double crochet. So I'm here to complete this corner chain 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, then chain 1, and in the chain 1 space of the previous row I work 3 double crochet, and then work chain 1, and then in the corner space I work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So I'm basically going to repeat the same thing over and over again, and then work a slip stitch on top of starting chain 3 to close this row. For row 4, we are going to again work slip stitch until we reach our chain 2 space, and then work chain 3, which is considered as our first double crochet, and then work 2 double crochet, and then work chain 2, and then work 3 double crochet on the chain 2 space of previous row, and then once you are done with this, we are going to work chain 1 and then work 3 double crochet on the chain 1 space of previous row, and then once you're done with this, we're going to work chain 1 and then work 3 double crochet on the chain 1 space of previous row, and then work chain 1 and in the corner chain 2 space of the previous row work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So now you must have noticed that in the chain 1 spaces of previous row we work 3 double crochet and chain 1, and in the corner spaces, that is the chain 2 spaces, we increment, that is work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So each stitch is separated by chain 1 space, and that's how we are going to proceed around. So it's going to keep on incrementing this way. That is, in the corner chain 2 space we work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1 space, and in the chain 1 spaces of the previous row we are going to work 3 double crochets followed by a chain 1 space, and we are going to proceed like this around and then work a slip stitch on top of our starting chain 3 to close this row. So you must have now got an idea on how we are incrementing, and this is the diagram of this classic granny square, and if you want you can pause it and see how we are proceeding. So every time we are going to slip stitch until we reach the nearby chain 2 space, and then we work chain 3, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then followed by a chain 1 space, and in the nearby chain 1 space of the previous row we work 3 double crochets followed by 1 chain 1 space, and we work like this till we reach the corner chain 2 space, and in the corner chain 2 space we work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1 space, and in the chain 1 space of the previous row we work 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1 space. We continue working like this around, and then we slip stitch on top of our starting chain 3, and then again we proceed the same way over and over again to the next row. So that's how we keep on incrementing for this granny blanket. So now I'm at the end of my row 5. So by now you should have got an idea on how to increment and proceed with this pattern, and this is fairly very simple and easy, very beginner friendly pattern to work for a blanket or an afghan. So keep working this way around, and the color way itself keep on changing as the cake has wonderful shades of pastel color. So keep incrementing this way and proceed to the next rows. So for this blanket I've proceeded up to 41 rows, and the increment is fairly simple and easy. So this is at the end of my first cake, and I've started with my second cake, and this is the end of my blanket. So this is how it has been worked, and when I used my second cake I did cut through my cake schemes, because I just want to keep a pattern. So in starting you can see that the same color schemes comes for many rows, but proceeding, this is where I changed to my second cake. So if you see, the color comes for 2 rows, and then I kept it that way, and then when I found that the color scheme doesn't come for more than 2 rows, that's when I cut my cake and kept it like last 2 rows it came for just 1 row. The color came for only 1 row. So if it is gonna end at the middle of the row, so I didn't want to be like that, so I cut my cakes. So this is what is left, and I'm planning to use this for 3 to 6 month baby hat, and I will be working my border with this white yarn. This is a pound of love yarn, which is same weight as that of this mandala yarn. So I am planning to use that yarn for my border. So let's see how to work our border. So I'm adding a fairly simple Picot shell border. So I will attach my white yarn, work chain 1, single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet on the corner chain 2 space. So I start with my corner chain 2 space and then chain 3, work 1 single crochet on the chain 1 space, and then keep working chain 3, work 1 single crochet on the chain 1 space. Keep proceeding this way. So now I've almost came to the other corner. So let's see how we are going to work. So I'm explaining one more time. So I work a chain 3 and then work a single crochet on the chain 1 space, and then work chain 3. In the corner chain 2 space I work single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. So I work a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet on the corner chain 2 space, and then I work chain 3 and then work 1 single crochet on the chain 1 space. So this is how my border looks so far. This is my row 1 of my border. I will be working one more row of the Picot shells. So this is a foundation for that. So I work chain 3, single crochet on the chain 1 space, and then work chain 3, single crochet on the chain 1 space. Keep proceeding to the other corner, and in the corner chain 2 space work single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. So continue working like this around, and then you work a slip stitch on top of starting single crochet to close this row 1 of your border. So now if you see, I'm almost going to finish my row 1 of my border. So this white color works well for the border, and then this is my last chain 3, and then I will work a slip stitch on top of my starting single crochet to close this row. So this is the graph pattern for the border. If you are aware of reading the graph pattern, you can pause and have a look at it. So for row 2 we are going to work chain 1, single crochet on the chain 3 space, that is the corner chain 3 space, and then I work chain 3, two double crochet, one picot. Picot is nothing but chain 2, and then work a slip stitch on the same stitch, and then work 3 double crochet on the corner chain 3 space, and then work a single crochet. So if you see, we have worked single crochet, 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet. I am considering my starting chain 3 as a double crochet here. So if you see, in the corner chain 3 space we have worked a single crochet, 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet, and then single crochet. We have started off with single crochet, 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet, single crochet, and then in the next chain 3 space we will work 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet. So we will be working the shells in the consecutive 3 chain 3 spaces in the corner. On the rest of all the chain 3 spaces we will be following with the shell, picot shell, and then in the next chain 3 space we will work a single crochet. But in the corner consecutive 3 chain 3 spaces we will work a picot shell. So I worked 2 picot shells in the corner, and I will be finishing off with the picot shell while ending this border. So I worked a single crochet on the next chain 3, and then I am working a picot shell, that is 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet on the next chain 3 space. and then I work a single crochet on the next chain 3 space. On the sides we work picot shell in one chain 3 space and single crochet on the next chain 3 space. So I am working a picot shell, that is 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet on this chain 3 space. On the next chain 3 space I will work a single crochet. So I will continue proceeding like this till the corner. So in the corner stitch and in the adjacent 2 chain 3 space near the corner stitch we will work a picot shell, and in the corner stitch we are going to work single crochet, picot shell, single crochet. So this is the end of my first side of working picot shell. Now I have reached to the corner space. So after I work a single crochet just before the chain 3 space of the corner stitch, I work a picot shell, that is 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet, and in the corner chain 3 space I work a single crochet and then picot shell, that is 3 double crochet, picot, 3 double crochet, and then work one more single crochet on the same corner chain 3 space. And once I am done with that, I will work a picot shell in the next chain 3 space, and from then on I will work a single crochet on the next chain 3 space and picot shell on the next chain 3 space. So continue working like this around, and then you will end with the slip stitch on top of starting single crochet to close this row of border. Now I worked a slip stitch on top of my single crochet, starting single crochet, and my border is done. Then I will weave my ends and secure it with a knot, and my beautiful rainbow pastel baby blanket is now done. And this is a wonderful applique, the Unicorn Applique, that I worked on, and I will be attaching this applique to the corner of this blanket. So I've already made a video on how to make this applique. I will attach the link in description box. If you wish to add this applique to your blanket, you can see how to make it by following the video tutorial that I have linked in the description box. So I've sewed in the applique to this blanket, and the finished measurement of this blanket is about 35.5 inches cross 35.5 inches. So this pattern is fairly simple and easy. It's easy to follow along, and you can use a different color scheme for baby boy. And please try this at home and let me know your comments below. And please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.